Hello and welcome to the Murderverse. I'm your host Sophia. On this week's episode of the history's most notorious serial killers, we're diving into one of the most notorious and chilling serial killer cases in American history, the Jeffrey Dahmer case. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Jeffrey Dahmer, also known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, terrorized the city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by luring young men and boys to his apartment, where he would sexually assault, murder, and cannibalize them. In this episode, we'll be taking a closer look at Jeffrey Dahmer's life, from his childhood to his reign of terror, as well as exploring the details of the crimes he committed and the events that led to his capture and conviction. So, buckle up and let's delve into the dark world of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on May 21, 1960, to Lionel and Joyce Dahmer. His parents were described as being distant and emotionally unavailable, and Jeffrey struggled with feelings of insecurity and isolation from a young age. Despite these challenges, Jeffrey managed to do well in school and showed an interest in science and biology. However, his parents' marriage began to deteriorate, and they eventually divorced when Jeffrey was 18 years old. This traumatic event only intensified Jeffrey's feelings of insecurity and loneliness. Despite his challenges, Jeffrey managed to graduate high school and enroll in college, where he studied courses in chemistry and biology. However, he dropped out after just one semester and started working at a chocolate factory. This was a turning point in Jeffrey's life, as he began to spiral out of control and turn to alcohol to cope with his feelings of loneliness and emptiness. Over the course of several years, Jeffrey Dahmer lured young men and boys to his Milwaukee apartment, where he would drug, strangle, and dismember them. His first known victim was Stephen Hicks, a young man who had hitchhiked to Milwaukee, and was invited back to Dahmer's apartment for a beer. Dahmer strangled Hicks and buried his body in the woods behind his grandparents' house. Another victim, Stephen Tuomi, was a 25-year-old man who Dahmer met at a gay bar. Dahmer claimed to have no memory of killing Tuomi, but his dismembered body was later found in his apartment. A 14-year-old named Konarak Synthesymphone was also one of Dahmer's victims. Dahmer lured Konarak back to his apartment, but a neighbor called the police after witnessing Dahmer's strange behavior. The police let Konarak go back with Dahmer, and he was killed just hours later. Dahmer's crimes continued until July 22, 1991, when one of his intended victims, Tracy Edwards, managed to escape and flag down police. When police searched Dahmer's apartment, they found evidence of multiple murders, including human remains in the refrigerator and freezer. The discovery of Jeffrey Dahmer's horrific crimes shocked the nation and sent shockwaves through the Milwaukee community. He was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder, and during his trial, he shocked the world with his confession to the crimes, as well as his disturbing and chilling accounts of what he did to his victims. Jeffrey was convicted of 15 counts of murder and sentenced to 15 consecutive life sentences in prison. He died in prison in 1994, after being beaten to death by fellow inmate, Christopher Scarver. What are your thoughts or opinions on the Jeffrey Dahmer case? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about Jeffrey Dahmer, be sure to check out the links in the description box below, where you'll find more information, articles, and documentaries on the case. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more true crime content. Join us next week as we delve into another chilling case, and until then, stay curious, stay informed, and always remember to stay safe. And that's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching the Murderverse.